After 25 years serving the greater West Bloomfield community, Fire Chief Jay Wiseman retired on April 1st. Jay graduated from Columbia Southern University with a degree in fire science and also attended the University of Maryland to study advanced fire administration. In 1989, Jay was hired as a firefighter paramedic and has devoted his life to public service. Watching over residents and preserving the safety of West Bloomfield, Jay's tenure as fire chief has been nothing short of remarkable.
I think he adds a value to the community. He's a people person. He's a firefighter by profession, but he's really is people first. I think he sets a tone within the fire department that they're here to serve people, and they do it very efficiently and compassionately.
He has a really kind and concern for humanity. And he's always talked about a life of service. Now for him, the greatest service is to be in the fire department, but a life of service is really important to him, and I think he just has a kindness for all walks of humanity. And I think it comes out obviously in his work, but I think in all the other groups that he's a part of, and just a part of his character.
My first impression of Jay Wiseman was certainly had a sense of urgency to public service, and I could tell a very regimented individual, and very caring, and very articulate and well-spoken.
I would say that Jay Wiseman is one of the fairest people that I've ever met. He has the ability to take a subject and sort of grab everybody else's thoughts and bring them together and make it focused.
It is very easy to talk to him about business. He likes talking about it. He's very good at it. He is good in the mentorship aspect of it. He's very knowledgeable, and he is very eager to pass on that information and knowledge to others.
After being promoted to fire chief in 2009, Jay took on the responsibility of maintaining 6 fire stations, covering 36 square miles, and led his team to respond to over 42,000 emergency situations. Jay operated the fire department in a businesslike manner, always keeping the safety and well-being of fellow firefighters in mind.
He really is multifaceted, and you wouldn't know it because, again, on the job, he is just very, very focused as fire chief in running the department with Kelly scheduling, and very savvy at moving our employees around from station to station to accommodate the demand in the township.
He's a consummate leader, passionate about the work, passionate about taking care of all the men and women under his command, and really advancing the public safety services sector here in the township.
Working under Jay, I would say it's a very professional business atmosphere. He has high expectations of all his employees. He treats us all very well. He wants the job done, and he wants it done correctly.
I'm not sure that in an initial meeting of him you would thoroughly get the feeling of how dedicated and thorough he is in analyzing all the situations and pulling out problems before they surface, and trying to solve them before they actually become an issue.
What you don't know about Jay is that he's a family-oriented person, and every time something happens and you need to miss work or something happens to someone on the department, he always says family comes first. So take care of it. Take care of what you need to take care of.
Jay has made it possible for West Bloomfield to be the first to have a certified fire command training center. But Jay's service to the community didn't occur only in the fire station. As past president and member of the Optimist Club, his compassion for children and helping others runs through his veins.
He's just one of those enjoyable people that you want to see every Tuesday morning at Optimist Club, just because he's such an important part of the club.
More recently, Jay has been the president of the Optimist Club, and he just concluded his year of presidency, and he's done a great job in terms of leading our group, his passion comes out, his compassion for community service, and the people in the community really comes through.
One thing I remember about him was that he never asked anybody to do something that he wasn't willing to do himself. So he was really a good president.
Well, I think he enjoys children. That's one of the reasons that he's in the Optimist Club, because they are a friend of youth. And that's the part that he really has a strong background in. He's also a teacher at Eastern Michigan University, teaching 5 classes. I don't know how he fits everything in and drives to the other side of the state every weekend.
Jay has been married to Debbie for 31 years and is the proud father of sons Stephen and Sean. His sense of family can be seen in the way he manages the fire department and connects to co-workers and community. With an open heart, Jay makes all those he comes in contact with feel at home.
He can name any line out of Animal House, the movie Animal House. He knows every line, every movie line from that movie.
When he was first on as the fire chief, and I went in to talk to him, you know, because he's the new boss now, you need to know what's going to happen. And he said to me, "Dora, don't you worry, I have your back. We're in this together."
A long time ago, we were working at the Fire Station 2 at Maple and Halstead. And it was shift change, and we were assigned to the rescue. And the rescue was just coming back in from a call, and they dispatched us on another call. So we're going through the crew change real quick, and Jay's assigned to drive, and he puts his coat and his bunker pants in the truck, and I climb in the cab on the other side, and he's looking around. And "Jay, what's wrong?" He says, "I can't find my helmet." I said, "Don't worry about it, we'll get it later, let's go." So he goes, okay, and he climbs into the cab, and he puts it in gear, and we go about 1.5 feet, and the whole rig just lurches up in the air and down, and there's a big cloud of dust that comes out all around. I mean, it's a huge cloud of dust. And I just look over at him, I said, "I found your helmet."
As an advocate for education, Jay led the West Bloomfield Fire Department to be the first in Michigan to have all officers Blue Card certified in strategic and tactical incident response. His hard work, determination, and love for the community have fueled his passion to serve Greater West Bloomfield.
I think anyone that has dedicated the majority of their adult life serving the public in a public safety sector capacity has to always be applauded. It's a unique men and women that do what we do for a living. He's spent his time in the trenches, and you think of all the shift work and all the holidays you miss and the times away from your family, the danger you face when you go out on most of these calls. Those kind of people are very special, and Jay Wiseman is one of those special people.
He loves the open houses. He's the first one here on open house day when we do Fire Prevention Week, and he's about the last one to leave. He's not afraid to chip in and pick things up and move things around, and he makes sure that all the kids are looking like they're having fun, and he's just a great family person.
He just has a great style of leadership, and which means I think he really was the perfect person at the right time to be the chief of West Bloomfield.
I belong to the Optimist Club, and each day when we have our meeting, we end by saying the Optimist Creed, which says, promise yourself to think only for the best, to work only for the best, and to expect only the best. And if there's a word that describes Jay, it is the best. He tries to do the best in whatever he does, and he's committed to be a person of excellence.
It's funny how you can, if you get to know somebody long enough, you can learn lessons from each other. And he was always open to listen, and he was always willing to help and give any information or lessons that he'd learned along the years.
Jay's time as chief has left an overwhelming impact on not only the fire department and the community, but all those he has come in contact with. In gratitude, we say thank you and farewell.
people come and go in our lives, and sometimes we just say goodbye and that's it. But when I say goodbye to Jay and to his wife Deb too, I will think of what the word goodbye really means. It means God be with you, God bless you. And so if I were to give a final word to Jay and Deb, I'd say God bless you and go with you.
Jay, we will miss you deeply. I hope that you come back and visit us at the club. We'd like to see you. If you have to drive across the state to show up at 7:30 in the morning, I hope you do.
Jay, I wish you and your wife Debbie the very best in your retirement, and I hope you can enjoy it as much as I'm enjoying mine.
Chief Wiseman, I'd just like to say thank you for being a leader of our department. You've taken us through probably the hardest times, and I know in my career, financially and fiscally, when the economy went south, you were there to fight behind the scenes. I believe a lot of people don't know the fight you fought that you didn't tell anybody about, making sure that our department got better, and I just want to say thank you for that.
Jay, you should know that you will truly be missed by myself, your peers. We will be looking for you for a long time to come in department head meetings. I wish you the very, very best. Thank you for your years of service.
Chief Wiseman, thank you for making me part of this incredible team of the West Bloomfield Fire Department. Can't thank you enough for that, and also for everything that you were able to share with me in the time that we were together. I know you have a great purpose ahead of you in retirement. Take this time to just enjoy your family and the life that you've been given. God bless you.
Enjoy your retirement. Thank you for all that you've contributed to the community. Enjoy your family and the friendships that you have here. And I know you're going to be a little way away from West Bloomfield, but come back and visit. We look forward to seeing you often.
Jay, I'm going to miss your friendship, your partnership, your mentorship, and your leadership. You've elevated the fire department to an all-time high in the West Bloomfield community, and it's always been it's been my honor to be your partner here in the township in providing those services. Thank you.
Jay, we've been together for 5.5 years. I've been your secretary, and I couldn't have asked for a better boss for the last 5.5 years. I hope that you'll be out on the boat and fishing and swimming and having a great time at the lake house, and that you have been quite an inspiration to me. And I value your support through all these, through the years, and I really hope that your retirement is full of just happiness and sunshine.
Well, Jay, it's been a fun ride. You've been quite a leader. You've been quite a fellow firefighter, and like I said, it's been quite a ride. I've enjoyed it.
My final thoughts for you, Jay Wiseman, are that I want to wish you the best. Enjoy that time on the other side of the state in the water, and I will think about you. I'll never forget about you, and hopefully we can get together someday and throw a line in the water and catch some fish. So all my best to you, brother, and take care.